Well, Maddox, it's a practice jersey, but how's it finally feel to wear a Pats WHL jersey as a member of the team?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Coming to camp and meeting all these new players, and yeah, they're put on the same jersey as me. It's obviously real special.
Did you have any time to recover? It's pretty much been go, go, go for you this season.
Yeah, right after the TELUS Cup, I kind of took a couple days off and just reflected on the year and kind of got back at it a couple days later. And yeah, up to this point, I feel good. How
cool is it now to get the chance to go on the ice with Liam Pue, Logan Henry, all these guys who are going to be your teammates for the next few seasons?
Yeah, just watching them get drafted and, just thinking of maybe playing with them a couple years down the road. It's obviously pretty cool, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to meeting them further.
How was the first skate today?
Good, real fun. It's really hot in this rink. As you can see, I'm sweating pretty much. But yeah, it was a great skate. We had some fitness testing earlier this morning, and we got another skate later tonight. So yeah.
I feel like it was more compete than practice in a sense, where everybody's sort of trying to make an impression, right? Versus building chemistry and whatnot if you want to practice. What was the compete level like out there for you guys?
Yeah, obviously everyone's trying to make a difference out there and get themselves noticed, and that's real cool to come out to these skates and everyone's working their bag off. Yeah, it's something you want to be a part of.
When you probably knew a few of these guys. When you all get out on the ice together, is there any chemistry? Do you sense any of that, or is it all just, hey, who are you? And then you maybe saw them the fitness testing before.
Yeah, we.
Any of that already?
Yeah, we met, and I kind of think some of the players just had a big click, and earlier this morning we had some fitness testing, and I thought we really bonded over that. And coming out here, obviously, as soon as you step on that ice, all the nerves leave, and yeah, great practice today.
Liam, how's it feel to finally be in Regina and get this thing going?
Yeah, it feels amazing to be with all the boys on the ice. You got a great group of guys, and I couldn't be more excited.
What do you guys work on in this first skate out there? Like building chemistry, just trying to get back to it? Because you guys have just played a bunch of hockey recently.
Yeah, I think we're just getting some touches and getting the feel for each other, and then obviously tomorrow we'll probably do some more drills and stuff, and yeah.
How much do you want to make an impression when you come to a camp like this? This is sort of maybe the first time you're getting to wear a Pats uniform, obviously, but to be in front of the team, the whole hockey ops sense. How much do you want to make an impression?
Yeah, obviously you wanna make a good impression off the start, whether that's on the ice or off the ice. But I mean, I think I just come in here, it's just another skate, just play my game and that kind of style.
Is it a high compete? How would you describe that?
Yeah. All the guys out on the ice are good now. It's the level that it is now in the WHL. So there's no average guy, and you got to compete for every puck battle and goal scored.
We talked about it on draft night. You obviously know Maddox a little bit through your agency. Is there anybody else on this team that you were familiar with?
Yeah, I know Logan Henry. I know Mathis Paul and Cohen Hanby, and yeah.
A few guys.
Yeah.
That's good.
So Maddox better than last time you saw him?
Oh yeah, he's an amazing player. He's fun to watch.
What do you think he's improved at?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously an unreal skater. I mean, he can kind of play the game in all aspects, and a coach can trust him in every situation.
Do you think in the future, do you guys talk about that, playing on a line together, something like that?
Yeah, it's definitely something we've thrown out there and chuckled about. So yeah.
During scouting, a lot of us made about the shot that you have. Kind of that's one of your strengths. I saw the radar out there. How fast do you shoot?
I mean, that radar was a little. it was a little off. Like Maddox got like 16, I think, on one, and then like 65 on the other. So couldn't tell if it was accurate. But I think the highest I got was like 67.
How's it been? You've been in Regina for what, 2 days? Already doing some media ups in the past days. Fans are hyped. What do you have to say about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously really exciting knowing that fans are excited about all of us being here, and I'm super excited to be a Pat, and I'm excited to get things going.
Everything's been really cool. The staff's been nice. The players, meeting everyone, it's super cool, and it's really fun down here.
What about the excitement of this team when you think about the players they've acquired, including yourself? When you guys look around, do you start comparing and thinking about the future?
Yeah, it's going to be a special couple years in the future, and I'm really excited with the group of guys we drafted and that we previously had. So.
Do you know quite a few of these guys?
Yeah, I just met Maddox this weekend. I knew Liam a bit, and I knew Mathis Paul and Cohen Handy.
Do you, Liam and Maddox, have you talked about the power play line with the three of you in a couple of years here?
Yeah, we've talked about it a bit, but not too much.
What do you do out there on this day one of spring camp? What's the goal for you as players?
Honestly, just, working my hardest out there, doing everything right, trying to limit the mistakes I make, and, just giving it my all.
What for people who might know, what's kind of what is some of your strengths as a hockey player?
I think my physicality is one of my biggest strengths, my speed and my skating. I think those are my biggest strengths.
You and Maddox are some good skaters then
Yeah,
out there.
yeah, we are.
You think it's going to be your job to maybe stick up for those two guys? I mean,
Yeah,
over
for
116 penalty minutes last year.
yeah, for sure. That's definitely going to be one of my roles.
So are you kind of a power forward type player?
Yeah, I like to identify myself as a power forward.
So how were you able to score 32 goals in 31 games this past year?
I got some of the greasy ones and some on the power play. So those are and off the rush. Those are mostly my goals.
What NHL player do you kind of model your game?
Definitely Brady Tkachuk. I love the way he hits too. So.
What did you think when they traded for you?
Yeah, I was super happy. So excited to be at home. I'm just.
You know your surroundings here. You know
Yeah.
the angles. You know the lights. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
What level was it like today? Is that as high a compete level as you think you're going to see this spring, or is it kind of just getting used to each other and slower? It's slower because it's off season.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of feeling out today, but it was still a good pace. I mean, everyone's here to compete, right? They want to show what they're capable of, and I'm here to do the same. So. Yeah, it was a good pace today, I thought.
Do you know many of these guys? You know the local guys. You know Maddox.
Yeah. No, I don't know many of these guys. This weekend's good because I'm getting to know a lot of them. So yeah.
We talked to Maddox about the whirlwind he had. You also had quite the whirlwind being on that Pack Canadians team. What's just this whole thing been like for you, going Telus Cup and now to here?
Yeah, it was so special. We had such an unforgettable season, and just that group of guys was awesome. And obviously, individual success comes from team success. That's what I believe in, and that's a big reason why I'm here today is because of the success we had on the Pack Canadians this year.
What's it like to come into this team? You're an older guy, sure, but like a lot of excitement around this team based on Maddox, Liam, and these guys they've drafted.
Yeah, they're great players. I mean, they should be excited. They're so fun to watch, and they keep me on my toes in the net. That's for sure.
What's it like facing those two shots?
They got good shots. Yeah, really good shots.